live on YT. You're not gonna come on the stream?
What are you going to do on the stream, Safwaan?
I don't know. Show all the fans that you're here, that you're live, you're active. We live. Join up. Bro, am I gonna also do NY today? If I have to, it's fine. No stress, no stress. Okay, let me go to it, yeah. Yes sir, we live. Trippy, what's happening? Yasin, wa alaikum salam, how are you, bro? Let's get this chat open on my phone. Boom. Perfect. Welcome back, everybody, to Margin Call. Yeah, what FX killers you already know. We're about to smash the markets. But hit some more take profits. Gold is giving us some big moves already. All we have to do is look for these entry points and get it smashing. Let's get this here, but there we go. Perfect. Take this away. What's up, Matete? I hope you're doing well, bro. Pranam, I think that's how you say your name. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are live. Let's get this mic right. Boom. Make sure I'm looking good for any wives on the stream. Yeah, looking good, looking good. Mohammed Asim says I'm in some sales for NASDAQ. Can you check? I will check it out soon, bro. Let's get everybody to join up. Once everyone's in the chat, we are going to be going through everything. Gold, NASDAQ, US 30, every single pair, bro. Chris from Cape Town says Molo Safwaan. What does that even mean? I don't even know. But yeah, looking forward to the week. Let's go, let's go. We are already up for the week. 33,000 Rand, as you guys saw from my Instagram post. We took a buy yesterday on gold from here all the way up till here, and we have absolutely smashed it perfectly. Then the market just opened up. I said, okay, let me enter my buys, and I entered it from here all the way up and held till here, closed up at the all-time high, and now we're up 33,000, literally. That's how we do it. But of course, I'm still very hungry this week. I need to catch a lot more pips with all of you guys here on the live streams. And I see Mr. Alexander. He's about to come into frame right now. Mr. Alexander.
Yes.
Gotta say what's up.
Maji.
You
what's
good, bro?
Up, chat? What's
Let's
up,
go, let's
chat?
go, let's go.
You know what's the vibe? It's Money Monday.
You already know, you already know.
Let's go. How are you, my brother?
Chilling, bro. Can't complain, bro.
Good,
Can't
good.
complain.
Let's win.
Of course, of course, of course. Everyone just join up in the We have 140 viewers already. Let's get up to our usual 200 viewers. Then we'll get straight into the action right now. Mohammed Hassan, I will look at NASDAQ in a bit. Just a few minutes. See over here they're saying away Alex all the time. King J, Simpiwe.
What's up? What's up? What's up, guys?
Doing my weekly analysis on all pairs. Perfect. Yeah, so we're going to be going through multiple pairs since, of course, it is Monday. It is the early morning on Monday. The markets have basically just opened up. We have a whole entire week ahead of us with news events. We have market opens. We have this. We have that. We have Trump saying nonsense here. There's that. Obviously going to affect the market in a very big way, right? So we have to obviously analyze deeply and know exactly what we're looking for before we head in and actually take any trades. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing right now today. We're going to be going through all of these different things, teaching you exactly how I actually set myself up for the week on a Monday, because of course it's very important to set yourself up for a positive week from the get-go. So with that being said, let's get straight into it, right? So the first thing on gold, of course, we can see very, very clearly is that the market has made a new all-time high, right? It literally opened up and made a new all-time high, which is absolutely crazy to me. It normally shouldn't be doing that kind of stuff, but it did, which is kind of crazy. I won't lie to you. If you look over here, the market closed over here, right? It opened up with a, let's see, a crazy almost 5,000 pip spike. Absolutely crazy. And yes, I can see you guys are saying in the chat that there is a US bank holiday, and that is correct. But if you see how much the market has moved, during the Asian session, you can expect the same thing to happen now during the London session. Yes, there might not be volume later on today in the NY session because of course it's a US bank holiday, but for the Asian session and for the London session, you can still have quite a bit of volume, and that's exactly what we're going to be targeting right now with this analysis, right? Noel says, do you have to make 370k on the funded? Nah, bro. You have to make 100k to pass the evaluation phase 1. Then phase 2 I think is 5% or 8%. I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, Trippy says, let's chop the charts the Comit way. You already know, bro. You already know. If you don't have your account as yet with the code Kali70 for 70% off, what are you actually doing? Like 70% off. That's literally basically free. They're saying take this account, go make yourself money once. Is there any instant funded? Yes, there is instant funded options. You have to just go to the website. The link is in the description. You click over there, make your account, and you'll see all the different options that we have. We have multiple options. 1-step, 2-step, instant funding. The whole shebang, Let's go. So, on gold, let's get straight into it, right? We can see, of course, we've formed a level of support here on the 500 time frame. I'm using the 500 time frame because of the way that gold is moving, right? If we go to any higher time frame, we won't be able to see much structure, right? So that's why I'm using the 500 time frame just for some quick scalps basically in the market, right? We can even use a 15-minute time frame. It should be fine. We'll put a level of resistance over here, right? Just like that, because you can see there's multiple touches on this level of resistance. We'll even type in here that this is a level of resistance. Can I spell? Yes, I can spell. Perfect. There we go. Then this is going to be a level of support all the way down here. The most recent price action has actually created a level of support. You can see we're making higher highs over here, which is a good indication to us that the price might want to target this high now during the London session and possibly give us a new high. So that's what we're going to be going through right now in the next few minutes, right? I'm going to scale down to the 5-minute time frame, and I'm going to look for my level of resistance up top over here. This is a beautiful level of resistance. We are marking the charts out right now very beautifully, like my first wife. Absolutely beautiful.
First live.
Yep.
Wow.
Right there, that's your level of resistance, your level of support. Then of course you have your level of support down here as well, and then you can put a last level all the way down here, which was created on Friday. Just gonna put this here just so that we know exactly what we're looking for. So if the market does end up coming back here, we know, okay, we have a level here, we have a level here. What can we expect the market to do off of these different levels, right? Trippy says gold has been moving amazing in the early morning. 100%, bro. 100%. Gold has been moving absolutely beautiful in the early hours of the morning. It's giving us very, very big moves, which is of course what we love to see, right? We want to enter our trades and we want to make our profits very, very quickly. So yeah, it's moving absolutely beautifully. Don't forget, guys, to leave a like and subscribe on the stream. 150 viewers in the chat right now. Absolutely amazing. Good morning once again to all of you guys. It's very early. I won't lie. Normally I'd be sleeping, but we are in the offices looking for trades here on gold. So yeah, let's see what can we expect on gold. We of course gonna have multiple scenarios that can play out as always, right? We are right now in between a no trade range. So what we'll do is we're gonna take this here and you're gonna type no trade range, because as you guys always know with my strategy, once you in between a support and a resistance, that becomes a no trade range. Because why? The market could return back to the support or go up to the resistance at any point in time. So for us to be safe, we say just don't trade in the range. Wait for it to get to the resistance or wait for it to get to the support. So with that in mind, we're going to basically wait for it to either break above the resistance, retest that resistance, and then continue up as always, right? You guys have been and will always be seeing me do this here on every single live stream, where we mark out our zones and we then do our possible scenarios. This here is scenario number 1, break above the resistance, retest the resistance, and then continue going even further to the upside. The second one could be break below the support, retest the support, and then continue further down. because this big candle over here on most brokers is a gap, right? So you basically won't see this candle, this big candle here on your side. It will show here on TradingView, but on most brokers it won't show. So there's a gap that has to be filled. There's even gaps from the previous 2 weeks. If you look closely, it's something very, very interesting, right? You'll see that we have a gap. Where is it? Over here. We have a gap over here from the last week. And if you look even closer, there was another gap somewhere that I have to just look for. I know there's 2 gaps that we have on gold. Over here. There's a gap over here. There's a gap over here. So this here was from the previous week. This here was from last week, right? So normally the market does come down and usually covers those gaps. So that's why for now I am going to be on the sell bias, because I want it to come down and basically cover the gap that it made this morning during the Asian session. And if you can do that, you'll obviously get a very nice trade. We'll target this area over here at the bottom of this candle wick, just so we get a nice big trade, right? This here would be a massive trade. Let's just do this here and measure how many pips will we actually be targeting. Where is this here? Price range. Yeah, that's crazy. We'll be talking about almost 6,000 pips, almost a $60 move on gold, which is absolutely massive, right? We don't even need to catch the entire move. All we have to catch is maybe say 1,000 pips or 1,500 pips. That's all we basically need. We don't need to catch any more than that. This, of course, is my ideal scenario that can hopefully happen if we can break below the support, retest it, and then continue further down. But of course, if that doesn't happen, then we have our second scenario, which is break above resistance, retest, and then continue even further to the upside. So yeah, that's our 2 scenarios that we have here on gold for this morning. Now all we have to do is just be patient. We have to just wait for one of the 2 scenarios to play out. If they don't play out and the market just keeps on ranging in this range, what do we do? Let me know. What do we do when the market is just in the range over here? If it's not giving us any breakouts, what do you guys do? Let me know in the chat. Let's see if you guys are paying attention to the source that I'm dropping here. Let's see. Exactly. You go sleep, sit on our hands, no trades. No trade, exactly. Perfect. Now you guys are picking up what I'm putting down. Beautiful stuff. Buy and sell from the support and resistance. That can be possible, but for me personally, I wouldn't do that. I want to catch a bigger move, which is the breakout and retest instead. So I wouldn't personally take it if you came here and bought.
It's US holiday today.
Yeah, that's why it's good now that we're in the London session, because it can still move a little bit now. Exactly. Park, Dome, live long, 100%. How does the intern funding work on Comit Capital? I'm not too sure, because I've never attempted it before, so I'm not 100% sure. But if you go onto the website, it'll basically give you a full breakdown of exactly what is actually needed in that challenge and that kind of stuff. But yeah, guys, make sure you leave a like on the stream. We have 175 viewers right now. Let's get up to at least 100 likes. I know it's nothing for you guys. On the first stream that I came back last week, Wednesday, we had 170 likes on the stream, which is absolutely insane to me. So I know you guys can do it. Just go over there, click the like button. It's 100% free. It's going to show us that you guys are enjoying the streams as always, and that we have to do more and more streams, literally. And I'm going to be actually planning an Asian session stream for you guys, which is absolutely insane, because I must come to the office at literally 1:30 in the morning to come stream for you guys. That's how much of love I have for you guys, actually. So now you know. Never question my love, because it's there. 1:30 in the morning. Madness. Isn't that like a swing to swing trade? It's not really a swing to swing, because it's literally just what happened this morning. So yeah, I don't think it's a swing to swing trade. I would say it's like a intraday kind of a trade. So yeah. Let's go. They're saying, when are we doing a 24-hour stream? if you do a 24-hour stream, personally, I would want it to be where it's not just the charts. I want it to be where we're going out, we have like a cameraman that's like, filming us going here to Louis Vuitton, going here to buy RS3, there's that, basically. It's coming soon, bro. Common Capital's gonna pay for it. Nah, I'm just in an all-wheel drive car, so I don't go into any more pavements, basically. What are you guys saying over here? You wait for the candle, for the full candle closure, then enter on the continuation. Exactly. Literally that. I wait for the market to first break out fully, retest, give us an engulfing candle if possible. If it gives us an engulfing candle, it's even better, because then it's showing us that it's obviously going to be respecting that level of support turned into resistance. So yeah. What do you guys think of a trading bootcamp? It's definitely something that I have done in the past. I've done where I take out a full week from Monday to Friday and I do a full bootcamp. I really teach the students exactly how to trade every single day. We go live on Zoom for 2 hours per day. I go through live trades. I do the strategies, that kind of stuff. But I haven't done a bootcamp in a long time. I won't even lie to you. And even when I did it, it was really 100 Rand for a seat, because I'm not going to charge you guys crazy amounts for it, because why would I? I make money from the chart itself, literally. Please do EURUSD German 30. Okay, I'll go on to that now. Let's see what Pranam is saying here. Honestly, me and my fiance are losing sleep just in case you send an Asian signal. So with it, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I think I'm going to actually start updating you guys in the group for when I'm looking for a trade in Asia, because it's not every single day. Because if I do every single day, I might actually pass away from being so tired. So that's why I need my beauty sleep, okay? My 4 wives are not going to be happy if I wake up and I look like a zombie. So please, I will actually tell you guys in the group that nah, I'm going to do Asia today, or I'll do it tomorrow, or when and whenever. What important news do we have this week? Let me check. I'll check on my phone because I don't want to move the thing from the stream PC. I'm not sure how this all works. Today we have nothing, of course, for the USA because it's a bank holiday. Tomorrow, nothing. But I did see that we have on Wednesday, Trump actually speaks. Right? Then Thursday we have GDP, jobless claims, core PCE. And then Friday we have S&P Global Services PMI. So there is quite a few news events that we have this week. The main day I would say is going to be Thursday, because that's when we have jobless claims, we have PCE, we have GDP, we have multiple news events on that day. So yeah, that's what we have right there. This guy's saying you have only 4 wives. You need to get into the big leagues. Damn. How many you want me to have, bro? It's kind of crazy. They're asking that. Every day they ask that, bro.
Really?
Every day.
I don't know. Why don't you message him and ask him where is he, bro?
Yeah, man. Sham says, my first time on the live. Best from all the other guys live so far. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man. But let's get... This guy says he must have 6 or 7 wives. Bro's tweaking. Let me leave all the wife chat and go over here to NASDAQ and see what is going on with NASDAQ, because you can see we open up with a very big gap to the downside, right? Which is obviously something that we need to cover, right? When I used to trade the gaps, right, there's literally a strategy called gap trading, right? Where you basically try to fill the gap. So if there's a gap like this here to the downside, we basically think that it's going to push to the upside and fill that gap, right? Yeah, so this here, sorry, my bad. This is German 30/40, it's not NASDAQ, that's my bad. This is German 40 over here. So we usually think that the price is going to fill this gap over here because of the strategy that says that whenever there's a gap in the markets, it usually gets filled, right? We're not sure when it's going to get filled or by which day or in which session it'll get filled, but it will get filled some way or somehow, right? So that's the dangerous side of trading with a gap strategy, because it could just continue going down. I mean, it opened up to the downside for a reason because of something that happened over the weekend. The same thing why gold opened up so bullish over the weekend because something happened, right? There was some news events. Trump said this happened, this happened. That's why gold was so bullish. It's not just for nothing, right? Like you'll see some other weeks on Monday, there won't be that big of a gap that opens up because sometimes nothing happens over the weekend, which causes the market not to gap that much. So always keep that in mind. There's always a reason why the market has gapped. Say NASDAQ looks the same. I'm going to get into NASDAQ now, bro, in a few minutes time. Let's go. We have 63 likes on the stream right now. Let's get to 100 likes. Quick, fast. Just go over there. Boom. 100 likes. Khalas, done. Mr. Unprofitable says definitely going to close the gap this week. Let's hope, bro. Let's hope we can close out the gap this week. But with that being said, let's go over here to NASDAQ and let's see what we can see here on NASDAQ. You're right. So you are right in saying that NASDAQ looks very, very similar to German 30 because it opened up with a gap to the downside as well. So once again, we are looking to close this gap. And if you go to the 15-minute time frame, you can see that, let's throw in our support and our resistances, right? This is a level of resistance now that the market looks to be retesting. Right now, it could go lower. There's also a gap over here that was formed. And this here, I don't know why there's such a big gap here. Because, yeah, there's a gap here and there's a gap here. But this gap seems to be covered already. So, that's obviously at least quite good, right? Joe Naidu says, have an iPhone 17 Pro Max giveaway for your loyal members on your VIP group. Don't even worry, bro. We are cooking up something crazy. It's not just going to be iPhone 17 giveaways. It's going to be so much more. But let me keep quiet for now. Let me not make you guys too excited. Just know that the giveaways this year is going absolutely insane. It's going to go crazy for you guys. NASDAQ is cooked, bro. Exactly. That's why I just leave NASDAQ. I mean, this really looks horrible. It looks ugly. So why would you go and trade this? I'd rather trade gold, which looks so much more better. I mean, it has so much more structure. It's moving so much better. It's overall trade gold. That's all I have to say, literally. That's why I don't even want to do like any analysis here on NASDAQ because damn, this thing looks.
Oh, the gap.
That's what I'm saying. Looks disgusting. I'm gonna throw up. It's gonna fall. Definitely. But the thing is, when though? That's the only thing. Then of course another level over here of resistance, and then here's a level of support down here. I'm gonna extend this all the way there. Put that there and then put that there. Perfecto. Just like that. And then of course a level up top over there. And yeah, this is my levels on NASDAQ right now. Chris from Kedon says, too late. I'm excited already. Damn. That's kind of crazy. But you can see right now, we're at this level of resistance right now. We have two options once again. It could reject from here and come down. That's the first option. The second one is it could break above, retest, and then go up there, right? Which I highly doubt because of the US bank holiday. There's not that much of volume, especially during the NY session, which is where NASDAQ predominantly starts moving very fast, right? So, yeah, that's basically NASDAQ right there. I would say don't trade NASDAQ. I'm going to go back to the best pair ever, gold. And where is my analysis gone to? Wait. Is it this one? Yeah, so here we go. Here we are back on gold right now. What's up, Sora? You say, hi chat, I'm new to space markets. How can I join the group? Oh, and today and tomorrow is a no trade day. Exactly, bro. If you do want to join my group, you just send me a DM on Instagram and we'll get back to you and we'll assist you with getting into the free group, the VIP group, whatever you need. We will help you get into it. Just send a DM on Instagram and we will assist you to get into the free group, the VIP group, where you want the mentorship, you want this, you want that. We will help you, bro. Send me a DM over there. There's the Instagram right there. FX Killers. Send me a DM and we'll get you sorted out. If I don't have Instagram, I don't know. Can I give my number here or not?
Bro, that's your choice.
Nah, wait. If you do want to, just send me a DM. Also, even on Telegram. Like you just send the DM here on Telegram to my number. Here's my number over here, my phone number, and then yeah, you can send me a DM on my phone number on Telegram, or you can send me a DM on Instagram. It's all up to you. Of course, if you have Instagram, just send me a DM on Instagram. It's so much easier. Don't be a weirdo and go and phone me now at like 2:30 in the morning, because what? When you analyze gold on the 5-minute time, do you enter on the 1 minute? No, I don't. If I analyze on the 5-minute time frame, I'm gonna enter on the 5-minute time frame as well. So yeah, there we go. Perfecto. You used to smash the forex signals back in them days. We're still busy smashing it, bro. Every single day, we're still busy smashing it. You should have seen last week, Joe Dash. Yeah, that's your name. Yeah, Joe Dash. We smashed it, bro, like crazy with the signals. It was a madness. Can we expect a spike on NAS and USD at 4:30? I'm not too sure. Because of the US bank holiday, I'm not too sure if it's going to spike up or spike down. I'm not 100% sure. Not 100% sure. When you take a trade, you're going to send a signal. Yes, I will. If I do take a trade right now, I will send a signal out to the VIP group. But right now, we're just waiting, basically. We're just chilling here, waiting for the setup to occur, and then take it from there. Liam Funnell says, can you please analyze silver? Let's go over there to silver, and let's see what silver is showing us, right? Just reply to this guy over here. Please send me a DM on Telegram. On Telegram. Wait for it. Boom. There we go. But also, don't forget to share the live to your friends. It's literally completely free. I want to teach as many people as I can. I've mentored almost 800 people in the last 2.5 years. And now we're doing it here for completely free. Literally, all you have to do is share the link to your friends. Tell him, yo, bro, come watch this guy over here. He's going to teach you exactly how to trade for 100% free. And from there, he gets a skill that he can use wherever he goes, literally. Like when I was in Cape Town, I was trading, made profits. When I was in Durban, I was trading, made profits. When I was on the way back from Durban, I was trading, making profits. And that's the beauty of trading, literally.
Making profits.
You can only trade from anywhere, anytime. All you need is your phone and a Wi-Fi connection or data. And you also need space markets, of course, or common capital. That's what you need, basically. And then, yeah, you basically set for life. Huh? This is your resistance. This is silver. They said please do silver. So, do you know what's this guy's name? Molana Kanati. Molana Kata. Oh yeah. That's crazy. I can't read. That's madness. I'm really dyslexic. What the flip? Please do EURUSD. I will do EURUSD in a bit. Just gonna do silver right now, and we're going to do it. This guy says, will he still work?
Asking why you got terminated.
Yeah, Knowles, why were you terminated, bro? Let me know why were you terminated. What did you? Yeah, what were you doing?
What are you catching on for you to be terminated? We would love to know.
Please. But yeah.
Space though, it's fine.
Yeah, you can go with space markets. It should be fine, bro. But let's see silver right here, right? We can see.
What you did in RCG here.
Yeah, exactly. Just don't repeat what you did with RCG, because then you might get banned or terminated again. So just be careful, bro. Just be careful, man. So same thing with silver that we have with gold, right? We're at an all-time high, which is absolutely crazy to me. Silver is almost at $100, which is insane. It's been pumping this entire year like madness. But you can see over here that we're at the all-time high. So normally what happens when you're at the all-time high is we normally have a rejection and it goes to the downside, right? The same thing happened to us when I was streaming. I think it was on Thursday, right? Or on Wednesday, actually. We're at the all-time high on gold. And from there, gold actually came down a lot, right? So you can see over here, we might have a push to the downside all the way here. If not, then I really wouldn't want to take a trade, because when you're trading at all-time highs, it becomes very, very risky, right? You don't know if it's going to continue to pump, or if it's going to dump all the way down and fill these gaps, or what exactly is it going to do. So I would say rather be safe, wait for the market first to form a bit more structure, like come down, give us some new levels of support, some new levels of resistance, that kind of stuff. and then take a trade after that instead. It's a lot safer to be doing. Okay, perfect. You're saying here, hi chat, how can I get onto the group? I just put my socials over there. It's FX Killers. You send me a DM on Instagram and we'll assist you with it. Don't forget also to leave a like and subscribe if you are new to the stream. 77 likes. I'm still waiting for the 100 likes to come up here. We are getting very close over there. Let's see what they're saying here. So yeah, that there is silver. Done and dusted right there. Let's go over to, I saw someone said please do EURUSD, right? So we'll go over here to EURUSD and we'll see what is actually happening. So this is a bit different now, right? Because you can see on the 30-minute time frame, we've actually covered the gap already that was made last night. So the market opened up, it gapped down. The market already went and pushed up and covered this gap, which is very good because now we can trade with normal trading conditions. We don't have to worry about, no, there's a gap over here that's pulling the market down and there's this and there's that. It's just simple. If you see the support, the resistance, you go in with your trade, literally. So we have this level of resistance up top there, and we have this level of support that's down here. Right, I'm going to throw this in over there. And right now we are basically at the level of support right now, and it looks to me as if it is actually rejecting, right? So if we can get a strong candle closure here, like this here, which is a bullish engulfing candle, which is very, very good. Right, this is one of the 5 things that I mentioned in the first stream that I did when I came back, is that if you see a bullish or a bearish engulfing candle from a support or from a resistance, it's a very high probability that the market's going to turn from there and possibly go up from the support or come down from the resistance, right? So if you can see in the next 9 minutes that if EURUSD can close this bullish, then we have a possible buy on our hands for EURUSD. So I will continue to monitor it because of course we can maybe even catch this trade, right, with EURUSD. I don't mind trading EURUSD because I used to trade it before, so it's not really an issue, right? Caught a buy spike. Lovely, bro. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Will there be a 4 p.m. stream due to the USA bank holiday? Yes, there will be a 4 p.m. stream. I'm not sure about the volatility in the markets with the bank holiday, but there will be a stream because we aren't like the banks. We don't take any holidays. We are every single day streaming for you guys, no matter what. Yasir Mohammed, that is my brother. What is my brother doing in the chat right now? Sending emojis. He's tweaking. He's tweaking. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. Let's see. So like I said, waiting for a bullish candle closure. I'm going to put a call out here for you guys so you guys know exactly what I'm waiting for over here. I'm going to put here. Okay. What is this thing doing? Here we go. Bullish engulfing. Boom. Just like that. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 86 likes. We're 14 likes away, guys. 14 likes away from our goal of 100 likes. Let's make it happen. Let's go, let's go. So we have 7 minutes left of this 15-minute candle. We can see even if you have scaled down to the 15-minute time frame, to the 5-minute time frame, you would have seen a nice bullish engulfing candle. You could have even have entered your trade over there. Of course, I didn't because I was not on this chart at this time, so I missed the entry. So that's why we are now going to wait for the 15-minute time frame to give us a possible entry over here. Bro, can you increase your mic volume? What do you mean? Let me hear and see if it's still quite loud, bro. I don't want to like scream in the office because there are like other people that are here in the office and that kind of stuff. So I'll try and put the mic in my mouth, in my throat. So can you hear me now? Hello, hello, hello. Lincoln saying, did you take any trades today? Yes, I did. I caught a buy on gold in literally the first 5 minutes of the market being opened, and we secured a nice 33k for the day. So yeah, that's the one trade that I took today. Where will your SL be for EURUSD? It will be below this low or below this low over here. So this is how I could possibly set up my trade if we have a good candle closure, something like this, right? Targeting, of course, this high over here. So this is what the setup might look like if we get confirmation. I am not entering right now. I'm not doing that. I'm just showing you where my stop loss would be, where my take profit would be if we have a possible trade. So yeah. Okay, perfect. New week, new profits. Exactly. The volume is fine. Perfect, bro. Perfect. Volume is good. Amazing. We can hear you. Lovely, bro. Jodas says, educate us a bit. Okay, I can't talk. Educate us a bit. How does it work with a partnership with a broker company? Like now you're doing streams. Are you employed by them? So I am an IB, right, for space markets, which means that I introduced the broker to all of my clients, right? And then from there, they basically saw like, wait, this broker can actually trade, right? And then they came up with the streams and they said, because they know that like I'm actually like a real trader, they want me to be on the streams. We tried it out and it went very well. People liked it. So that's why we are where we are right now. That's a bit of a backstory on how it happened. Can you speak French? Let me leave that there. Let me not answer that question. That goal buy you caught was clean. I had a trading view notification at 1 o'clock, but I was deep in a sleep. Crazy, bro. Crazy stuff. But yes, I can speak French. C. No. C is Spanish, isn't it? Damn. That's crazy. Yeah, let me leave it. Let me go on the chat GPT real quick and search up for some words. You from IDM. What is IDM, bro? What is IDM? Let me know what IDM is, bro. Let's see. We have 3 minutes left for this candle to close. We need it to close a lot more bullish. From Lodium. No, bro. I'm not from Lodium. Not. Please do GBPUSD. I will in a bit. We're just waiting for EURUSD to give us a possible setup. That's why we're going to stick to EURUSD for now. If we have no setup here on EURUSD, then we'll gladly go over to GBPUSD. And we will look for a setup over there as well. Right? This guy says, yo, Alex, what's happening with the Discord? Alex is not in the office right now. He just walked out a few minutes ago to go get some coffee. So he's not here right now, but I'll ask him when he comes. Yeah, crazy. This person's talking in French. Se te drole tur devrase aprende. Yeah. Cool. When you hit another 2K pip capture, we need a montage from you. Hey Owens, what kind played in the background? Damn, that'll actually be tough. Wait. That'll low-key be tough. We might just do that low-key. But EURUSD looking quite good right now. It is moving up quite nicely. Let's just wait. 2 minutes left for the candle to close. Man, you tweaking. What the fleebs? Yasir Mohammed, what are you still doing here? This is literally my brother. For you guys in the chat. Yasir Mohammed is my brother. That's why he is tweaking. He's tweaking out. Wait, let me move this here. Move that there and boom. Perfect. I only follow you and Shaq, so how do we know when the other guys are going live? I get messages on Telegram. Yeah, so I'll update you guys before I go live. The night before or like a few hours before, and I'll tell you guys now, like, we're going to go live this time, this day. For me personally, I'm going to be live today, I think, for London session. And then I'll be live again, I think on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. But I will update you guys on my Instagram. I'll tell you guys, I'm going to be live this day. We're also going to start making posters for you guys and posting it on the weekends so that, like, you know, okay, for the week, this is the entire, like, kind of, like, schedule, basically, for who's going to be streaming, what time, what session, this, that, so you can tune in whenever you want to, basically. But I would obviously, like, suggest that you tune in to every single stream, because that's the way you're going to get the maximum benefit from all of the 4 traders that we have on like the roster basically. Does RCG and Space Markets work together? They are two separate brokers, bro, but they are very similar, but they are separate brokers. But honestly, you're a good trader. You've made me understand how to set up support and resistance. I appreciate you, bro. I got you. Sora, I got you. I saw a question here. What's the difference between 330 and 430 US Open? There's no difference. It's normally the market opens up at 330 normally because of like normal market conditions. But now with the daylight savings, it's just gone basically 1 hour later. So yeah, that's the only difference that is. Let's see. We have 1 minute left for EURUSD to close over here. We might have a possible buy on EURUSD. Let's see. I mean, it's not the best looking setup. Yeah, I'm not gonna take the setup. You can see this rejection over here is what I don't like. Right? I don't like this rejection, so we're not gonna take a trade. We're gonna put over here that there is no trade, right? No trade, because I don't like how it closed, right? Whenever you see that there's a candle that closes like this here with a wick at the top and a wick at the bottom, that means that the market could target either or, right? It could target the top wick or it could target the bottom wick, right? That's when it becomes more so like a 50-50, because you obviously don't want that, right? When you're trading, you want it to be a higher probability to go in your direction. So if this candle here were to have closed all the way bullish up top here, then we could have had a possible buy definitely, right? But since it closed here with a wick, that's showing us that the market is still deciding. Does it want to actually go up from here and go past this wick, or is it going to go past this wick over here and continue to go even further to the downside? So no trade here on EURUSD, but you guys saw that's exactly how I go through my steps and my process to actually get my entry. You mark out your zones, you wait for the market to respect those zones. If it does, then you get a trade. If not, just leave it and you go back to your normal pair, which is gold. Let's go back over here to Mr. Gold, and let's see, we're still in between this no trade range, so there's no trade for right now. Let's see. Let's go. 101 likes on the stream. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you guys so much for that. Of course, we are taking over this week. Loki. What's up, Doug? How you doing, bro? Hope you're doing well. GBPUSD. Oh yes. I forgot about that. GBPUSD. Let's go over here and let's see what can we do with GBPUSD. 30-minute time frame, like we always do, because that's where we draw our support and our resistance on. You can see we have a strong level of support that's down here, right? So we'll type in here, of course, this is support, not supporty, that's support. Then level of resistance up top here. Let's type this in, resistance. And there, so once again, we're in between the zones. So what do? We wait for a breakout, a retest, a continuation. You wait for a breakout, a retest, a continuation. Do you want to go sleep?
Me? No.
Damn. You can go sleep in the IB room. Nah. So like I was saying, we're going to be waiting for the two scenarios to happen. Either it breaks above or it breaks below. So we have to wait. Right now, it looks like it's approaching the resistance level. So we will keep an eye out here on GBPUSD. If it can break above the resistance, retest, and then continue. Or if it can break below the support, retest that, and continue going even further to the downside. Perfect. And saying, how often do you use alerts in TradingView? Not that often, I won't lie to you. I just look at the charts at that specific time, and if I see a trade, I take it. I don't go and set alerts and wait for the market to do this and do that. I just mark it out, wait for it to get to that level. I see every like half an hour or hour, I come and I check, is it at the level? If it is, then I take a trade off that level, literally. So yeah, this here is my GBPUSD analysis right here. You can take a screenshot if you want to, so you can see what I am looking for. right here. Support, resistance, break above, retest, continue, break below, retest, continue down, right? These are the two options that I personally am seeing on GBPUSD, right? Saying 300 Rand per month, is it only for signals or do you have a group chat for more knowledge, right? So the group chat where I teach you how to trade is called the mentorship group. That there is 2,500 Rand once off to join. You get the videos, you get the PDF, you get the support group with almost 200 members in it where you guys can talk and chat and basically learn from each other. But yeah, that's basically the difference between the 300 Rand for signals and the mentorship. So the signals is really just me sending you signals when I buy, when I sell, and then you can follow along. And then the mentorship is where it's actually a lot more interactive, where you can ask questions and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I noticed you always look for a buy. Any reason that the sells are rare? Literally because of the overall momentum in the markets. Because the markets are so bullish, we are looking for buys most of the time. I mean, no one in the right mind is going to go and look for sells in an overall bullish market, right? I mean, if you look at it on the daily time frame, look at this. It's all the way just bullish, up, all the way. Yes, there are times when the market does have that move to the downside, but that's what we call a correction. Right? We have an impulse, a correction, and an impulse. Correction, impulse, correction, impulse, same thing the whole time. The market literally moves in steps. Goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down. This is for an overall bullish market, right? For an overall bearish market, it's obviously the opposite. It goes down, comes up, goes down, comes up, goes down, comes up, goes down. Right? Like I said, it moves in steps. Goes down, up, same thing, up, down. But overall, the picture here is bullish, and overall here, the picture is bearish. So that's why we know that gold is overall bullish. So that's why we mainly target, buys, because we know that the momentum is also in our favor. So yeah. Thoughts on Friday gold sell-off? Friday's sell-off was kind of expected because it was at a resistance near the all-time high. So it was a bit expected, and then it took out all of the liquidity that was laying here because we saw a very strong level of support that the market bounced off of multiple times, right? So that's why it did make sense. And if you saw this here with a nice rejection, could have entered buys over here already on Friday. And if you held all the way up until this morning, you are buying Lamborghini. That's all I'm saying. Now I understand I'm not taking into account the time frames. I'm only in 5 awaiting your signal. Nah, so go to the higher time frames. Get the overall picture of what's actually going on in the markets overall. Then you can learn more, right? Because you have to see the full picture. So, yeah. Mo Cash Khan's asking, is the stream ending now? No, bro. The stream is not going to end right now. It's going to end in about, say, 15 minutes or so. So we do have some time left before the stream actually ends. Let's go back here to GBPUSD. That was our only possible trade that we could have had. It's still approaching the resistance level, right? Still approaching the resistance level. You can see we're looking here at GBPUSD. Let's look at GBPJPY. Let's do that. Let's go over there to GBPJPY. Let's see, is it here? Yeah, it's over here, right? So GBPJPY on the 30-minute time frame. I don't really like this week because there's so many gaps that were formed. Like on every single pair, there's a gap that was formed. I don't really like it. Nulls FX says, everybody in the chat, don't force your trades. Exactly, bro. Let the charts come to you and show you what you want to see, and then take a trade based off of that instead. So much better. So there's a level of support. Here's a level of resistance, right? And then now what I would do is I would wait. I can see also a level of resistance up there, right? So we have these levels over here. You can see that the market just covered this gap over here. We also have a small level over here, right? Which the market is basically has just broken above right now. So that does look quite decent. Showa Naidu says, how's it, bro? Is it advisable to take a trade on gold from the support targeting the resistance? It is. I mean, it's not advisable, but like I do it personally. I mean, that's called my zone to zone strategy. So it is decent to do. It's not an issue. Like, it's not gonna end your career if you do it. But like, for me personally, I'd rather wait for the breakout, retest, and continuation moves. Just a lot better. But GBPJPY is looking a bit decent, I won't lie to you, for a possible move to the upside. It just covered this gap. It broke above this level of resistance. It has a nice 5-minute candle closure, a bullish engulfing candle closure. So, I mean, I don't usually trade currency pairs like this, but I said, you know what? We are waiting for our normal pair, which is gold, to actually give us something. So let's take a look at this pair over here. I mean, it's not the best, it's not the worst. But yeah, that's my analysis on GBPJPY. They're saying over here, trading the range can be risky. Exactly, bro. This guy says market probably going to wait for the fundamentals for now. Like Trump is speaking on Wednesday will play another huge factor in a huge move mentioning tariffs. Definitely, bro. Definitely. Wednesday is also a very big day for the markets because of Trump. He's going to be speaking and talking about what is going to happen with tariffs. Because I saw he actually posted more tariffs for a few more countries, which is actually crazy. So maybe that's also why gold had a very big spike this morning because of that. Could be very, very possible. What lot size should I be using if I have less than $50 in my account? I would say 0.01. Stick to the lowest lot size. I mean, you have a very small account size, right? You don't want to obviously be risking so much of your account size on one trade, especially if you don't have a lot of capital in that account. So always keep that in mind. I would say stick to the lowest possible lot size that you can. Okay. Perfect. So you can see gold right now is actually moving to the downside right now. I'm going to remove this first scenario here of the buys because I want to see possible sells on gold. I want it to come down. If we can break below this level of support, let's try. We're going to drop quite hard. That's what I'm personally seeing. So yeah, man. That's that. That's what we're waiting for. Just also make sure that you take a screenshot of this here and post it on Instagram, post it on TikTok, wherever you want on your WhatsApp story, so people get the word out there that we're streaming every single day and we're giving you guys knowledge for completely free. Mujaf says, you are an elite trader. I'm inspired. I got you, Mujaf. Love, bro. How much of the gap do you think gold will cover? That's the thing. There's no way to actually say how much the gap is, like how much of the gap is going to get covered, because no one knows if the gold will cover the entire gap, if it will go halfway to the gap, what's going to basically happen. No one basically knows what's going to happen. I'm going to post now. Perfect, guys. I want to see you guys posting, tagging me over there, tagging Comit Capital, tagging Space Markets, tagging all of us so we can repost you guys. But yeah, at what level would you take the sell if it closes below the support? If it closes below the support and retests the support and gives me a nice bearish engulfing candle, then I will look to take a sell. Something like this here. Let me see if I can mirror this image over here. Ghost feed, right? Something like this. What the fleeps? So something like this here, basically, right, where we have the breakout, it retests like this here, and then has a engulfing candle, and take a sell somewhere over here to basically go all the way to the downside. Move this here away so you can see something like this here, right, where it breaks below, comes back to retest, and then sells all the way down till over there, basically. Fiki is saying, is entries better on the 15-minute time frame or the 5-minute time frame? It just depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to scalp, then obviously it's better on the 5-minute time frame. If you're trying to hold your trade for a bit longer, then the 15-minute time frame is also quite decent. Then you're saying, I actually like the way you look at the charts. You don't marry you. Exactly. You can't be stuck to only one side of the market. You can't only say that you want it to go up or you want it to come down, because you can do either, right? So you have to obviously adapt to say, if it comes down, what am I going to do when it gets there? Or if it goes up, what am I going to do when it actually gets there as well? Perfect. So my prediction is, knowing Trump, he will double down this Wednesday and gold will buy again and indices will drop. Just my thoughts. Perfect, bro. As long as you have a reasoning behind what you think, that's perfect. Absolutely perfect, bro. Would you always wait for the retest? Because I noticed in the Asian trade there's no retest. Yeah, so for different sessions we have different strategies, right? For the Asian session we don't usually wait for a retest, because we know it just usually goes, like, just flies up or down during Asia, right? Compared to where with London session we know there's multiple times in the market actually retests the levels, right, of support or resistance, because of the way it is, right? That's just how it is with London session. So yeah, it just depends what you are trading. But I do also see a minor level of support over here. This is a minor support, right? Gonna remove this draw in here for now. There's a minor level of support. If we can also possibly get a bullish engulfing candle here, something like this here, we'll target this same move that happened. Literally, we'll target this exact same move. So something like this here. Okay, what the fleebs? So okay, I don't know how to draw this, but like something like this here, where it comes over here, it gives you a bullish engulfing candle, and then it goes up from there for possible buys from this minor level of support. That's if it happens. It's just a possible thought. Where's your stop loss if it goes down? If I do get a trade here at a minor level of support, it would look something like this here, where we get an entry somewhere here ideally, and have a stop loss below there, targeting this high over here. Something like this here basically is what we would look for if we have a possible bullish engulfing candle from this minor level of 5-minute support. That's what we could possibly see as well, because you can see now it's starting to slow down. The bearish momentum is starting to slow down a bit, because why? It's at the level of minor support, and you can see it's right now basically respecting that level. If we were to, in the next 3 minutes, get an engulfing candle, then it could possibly be there. This guy says, which time frame do you use for your entry? Either the 5-minute or the 15-minute time frame, because I am a scalp trader. So either the 5-minute or the 15-minute time frame is what we use. Okay, it's looking quite decent right now. Let's see, we have 3 minutes left of this candle. We could possibly have a buy. Ugh. Damn, quite tired. Let's see. Goat Andy is no longer on the streams? No, bro, I don't think so. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left for this candle. Let's see if we can get a bullish candle closure here, like this possible engulfing candle, then we could be in for a banger trade. Let's wait and let's see. Let's wait. Damn, you on that shit, low key. I'm just seeing all the messages. You send that out. Let's wait. We're waiting 2 more minutes, guys. 2 more minutes. What lot size would you recommend on space market center count? I have no idea. I won't lie to you, because I've never used a center count, so I'm not too sure. So yeah. Let's wait. Let's see. So you can see it's very important to actually wait for the candle closure. You can see now how it's actually rejecting from this area over here now. So we have to wait 1 more minute. 1 minute, 20 seconds is all you have to wait. Just be patient. Just wait for it to get there. And then, yeah, take it from there. Let's wait. What happened with the 100 Rand challenge with all the live 100 Rand challenge, bro? That's insane. That's way too little bit, bro. Way too little bit. I won't lie to you. That's gonna be very difficult. I would say like at least like a 1K is decent to do a challenge, but 100 Rand though, nah. That's kind of crazy, bro. I won't lie to you. Any update from the insurance on the M240? Not as yet, bro. I'm gonna actually phone them now when I'm off the stream. I'm gonna ask them like, what's going on? Like, where's my payout, bro? Fix up my car, man. I have to go zoom again around the town. But yeah, we're waiting for them to phone me, bro. Waiting for them to phone me. Make it 1,000 exactly, bro. Like 1,000 Rand is at least a bit more decent. It's a bit easier to do. 100 Rand, however, that's gonna be difficult, bro. One wrong trade and your account's gone. Finito. Down the drain. Blown. Okay, so it looks like it hasn't actually respected this level very nicely. You can see the same thing with the previous setup with GBPUSD, where we have a big wick to the upside and to the downside. So we'll wait for one more 5-minute candle to open up and close. If we can close bullish, like all the way up top here, then it's a possible trade. It would be a good entry. So let's wait for that right there. What's up, DJ Caesar? How you doing, bro? 20 USD is fine. Nah, bro. 20 USD is still very little bit, bro. What would you trade on a 1K account? Lot sizes? I would trade 0.01, bro. Until I get an account to 10,000 Rand, I would stick to 0.01. I don't go higher than that until the account on 10,000 Rand, because it's risky, bro. Like, you want to have a low risk entry model. You don't want to now go and enter with a 0.05 and now you're stressing because your account is showing it's going to blow and this and that. Just be safe. Then be sorry, literally. That's all you have to be. Do a 100 Rand flip challenge from cent 100 bonus to normal 100 bonus. Crazy, bro. This guy says he flipped $20 to $100. Beautiful, bro. Beautiful stuff. You don't trade German 30? Nah, I don't. I only trade gold. That's it. Nothing else. So you can see that gold is actually respecting this level over here. $7K account lot size. Just send me a DM, bro. Send me a DM and I'll try and assist you with that there. I would basically like explain to you what I would personally use on a 7K USD account. But just send me a DM, bro. On Instagram, Telegram, whatever it is, just send me a DM and I'll assist you there instead. Okay, perfect. So like I said, guys, waiting for this 5-minute candle here to close. If we can close this bullish, it could be good for some possible buys. So let's have patience. Let's wait and let's see, will it actually close this bullish? Let's wait. Let me also send out a message to my VIP signal group and say possible buys, so that they know possible buys. Let's wait. I've done 500 Rand to 8K. Crazy, bro. You guys are some crazy scalp flip traders, bro. That's insane. Man, if this 500 candle just closed bullish, bro, we would have been in the trade already. We would have been chilling. So much profits, bro. Come on, man. But it's fine though. It's all good. We're gonna wait. Hopefully we can get an entry somewhere around here, right? This here would be the ideal place to get an entry, somewhere around here. If this candle can stay here for the next 2 minutes, that would be good for us. Then we can have a possible entry here on gold for some nice buys to the upside with stop loss below this low once again, targeting this all-time highs over there. The stop loss would be about 800 pips, which isn't too bad considering the market condition we're in right now is extremely volatile. So 800 pip stop loss isn't the worst. It's not the worst at all. Okay, perfect. Let's wait 1 minute 30 seconds until this candle actually closes, and then we could have a possible buy here on gold. Let's have patience, guys. Is there a difference between 4 0.01 and 1 0.04? No, it's the exact same, bro. It's the exact same lot size. It's just now you have 4 trades instead of one trade. Literally, that's all it is. See the 1 minute time frame for possible retracement entry. Exactly, we're going to be looking for that once this candle closes in the next 1 minute. We are going to be looking for that, guys. Let's wait and let's see. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. Can we get some possible buys here on gold? Let's see. Let's see. Let's wait. You see, the ideal entry would have been down below over here if we could have got the entry there, but it wasn't safe. So now this looks to be a bit more safe because it's what's it called? It's closing so much more bullish than the previous candle from the level of support still. So let's wait. We have 24 seconds left of this candle. Let's see if we can close bullish. Then I will enter my buy positions and we'll go in with buys over here. Let's see. It seems like a decent setup. I mean, we have enough volume in the market. We have enough momentum in the market. Let's see. Come on, close bullish. Close more bullish. Okay, so we did get a bullish candle closure over there. Ah man, it's just spiking up. It's not giving me an entry. Let's wait. Let's wait for a retracement. Let's wait for a retracement down to here. If it can come down a little bit, then I will look for my entry. Because we can't enter right now. It's just basically just flying up. This here would be a very high entry point. What account do you suggest on space markets? I would suggest the normal standard ZAR account, bro. Normal standard ZAR account. Let's wait for a small retracement here, just a bit to the downside, so we can look for a possible entry. Because right now it basically just like opened up and spiked up. It didn't give us a chance to enter the trade. Let me know in the chat if you guys are understanding what I'm saying about getting a safe entry point. Because you can see right now it's just, it normally what it does it will open up over here the candle, it will come down a bit first and then go up. And that's where we get our ideal entry points. But now it just shot up and it's still shooting up. So yeah, let me know if you guys are understanding what I'm actually saying. Let me know. You see, this is a perfect analysis right here, but just no safe entry points. And this happens where you have a beautiful setup, but there's just no safe entry points to get into the markets. It's literally all it is. Come on, give us an entry, man. I got in on that first bullish engulfing candle. Lovely stuff, bro. Lovely stuff. What is your IG? My Instagram is FX Killers. I'll type it out here for you guys one last time, so you guys can see. FX_Killers_. That's my Instagram over there. You can send me a DM with whatever question you have. And then yeah. Ntate says I entered at 4668. 4668. Perfect, bro. Then you should be in some profits right now of about 200 pips or so, which is obviously very good. So well done on that side. Killing it, bro. Killing it. I'm out, bro. Made 50 pips. Good call. Perfect, bro. I'm happy that you made some money, bro. From the simple analysis. We saw minor level of support. We had a nice rejection, and we would have liked to have entered over here, but it didn't actually give us an entry point. So unfortunate, but it happens. We had no entry, which is perfectly fine. I'm fine with taking no entry on a trade. It doesn't really, matter if you get an entry or not, as long as you follow in your rules. And that's exactly what we did. We followed our rules to the T, and we are on track with our trading plan. That's the main thing. Bro, your lives is the best from all the others I've been on. I'm promoting. I appreciate you, bro. Mr. Alexander has a phone call from CJ Bankroll. I've already tagged you and Comit Capital. Thank you, bro. Ramiz Patel says, isn't it a bank holiday? Yes, it is, but for the USA. We are now in the London session, which means that the markets are still moving. So yeah, it says, no regrets, says great discipline, dude. Thank you, bro. Thank you. That's how you have to be, bro. You have to have discipline in trading. You can't just be out here going crazy, doing this, doing that. Nah. You have to know what to look for, when to look for it. Can I just cut this guy's call, bro? Wait, this guy's It's making noise on the stream. 190 views in the chat right now. Absolutely crazy. Make sure you guys are leaving a like and subscribing to the channel. We are going crazy this year with you guys. We're taking over. Our goal is to get to 1,000 viewers every single day and to at least 10 to 15,000 subscribers here on YouTube. I know it's extremely important. It's extremely possible to do. It's very, very easy with all of you guys because I know you guys are very committed to becoming profitable traders. So yeah, let's go. Real talk, Mr. 7 foot at his best. Crazy work. Let's see. They could. Man, this is the thing now, right there. We could have a possible entry. Do you ever stream for your own company? I do stream for FX Killers on my own YouTube channel sometimes, but I'm like mainly focusing here on Comit Capital. I won't lie to you, mainly focusing on this live stream over here. The thing that I don't like is on the 1 hour time frame, right? This big rejection on the 1 hour time frame. Look at this. If I zoom in here, this rejection here is what we don't like. This could just be the market making a wick, and then it comes all the way down and basically rejects and comes to this support. That's the only thing why I would basically stray away from taking buys right now. That's literally the only thing. Did price create a small 5-minute FEG at the bottom? I'm not sure. I don't trade with FEGs. So yeah. How do payouts work? Do you have to hit a certain percentage like step 1, stage 2? So you have to obviously pass the challenge of phase 1, which is 10%, and phase 2, which is 8%. And then once you do that, you obviously then get the live account. Once you have the live account, you can make withdrawals whenever you want to, basically. I'm pretty sure it's a daily withdrawal on Comit Capital. So that's obviously very, very nice. But yeah, absolutely beautiful stuff, guys. We are going to be ending off the stream in a few minutes time. We have 185 views in the chat right now. One last time, let's get a small push for these likes to go all the way up to at least 150 likes. I know you guys can do it. Just before we end off the stream here, get 150 likes on the stream, so I know that you guys actually enjoyed this live stream over here. But yeah, with that being said, we're going to end the live stream off in about 3 to 4 minutes. Very, very good stream. We went through multiple pairs. We looked at gold, we looked at US30, looked at NASDAQ, all the different pairs. I taught you guys how to actually analyze the pairs from the top down, showing you where to draw in your support, where to draw your resistance, all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, I hope you guys learned something from this live stream. Let me know in the chat, did you guys enjoy this live stream? And will I be seeing you guys again tomorrow for the live stream? Or not even tomorrow, today at 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. today, I will be live once again here on the same channel. The exact same beautiful face will be here on the charts looking for some trades. 4 p.m. Let me know if you guys are going to be there for the NY session live stream, guys. Let me know. Yes, the payouts are 8 hours daily. Perfect, bro. Come back every day. I will be, bro. I will be here most days. I'm going to be attending all the streams. Perfect, bro. We will be here every day. Streams are always fire. We got you guys. Always enjoy your streams. We're going to be here. I will join since I missed the session today. You can just go back and just watch the session today. It's going to be here on YouTube, bro. Now, this is low-key breaking my heart right here. That we could have had an entry over here. And look at this. It's just flying, man. It's just flying, bro. It's just flying. Top stream, thank you, bro. Gold is flying right now as we predicted, bro. But don't only teach us the charts, teach us how to get 4 wives and the strategy. Crazy. I'll teach you guys my res. Don't worry. I'll teach it to you guys. Come back for NY session. I will. We're going to attend. Perfect, bro. We will be there, Magali. Perfect. Let's go. But yeah, with that being said, my people, I will see you guys later on at 4 p.m. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will catch you guys at 4 p.m. We are